hey everybody. Ow, I popped my neck really bad. Ooh, that wasn't fun. Anyway, I'm Shadow.
I'm
and I need to go to the hospital now, so goodbye. But before I go to the hospital, I'm gonna... if you watched the last episode, we ended it on a cliffhanger.
Oh man, it was a cliffhanger.
It was the biggest cliffhanger you've ever seen.
Oh man.
To do a short recap for everybody, basically this is the story of the Tropical Island Adventure. It's about me, Jared, and Elizabeth. Jared dies on some mountain expedition. Snooki shows up to shovel some snow and save me. And then eventually my friend Elizabeth dies because she was too big of a butt. And me and Snooki end up going to the Spring Fling, but we get stopped at a roadblock. So that's a short recap of what happened. So is everybody ready for Chapter 5?
I'm ready.
The roadblock?
The roadblock.
So, it turns out there's a roadblock. There are people pointing guns at us like, get out of the car! Get out of the car! What are you doing? Get out of the car! And then Snooki's like, oh my god, I want to die again. It was so terrible. There was like demons and I don't even know.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, don't worry, Snooki. I got this. So I pushed her out of the car and I sped off.
Wow.
And then I just see in the distance, they're just taking her away. They're just going, they're taking her to her death. Like, they're getting ready to just execute her. I was like, man, I feel really bad about Snooki.
Oh,
so
well.
I just did a 180, and I just ran right through all of them. I was like, boom! I don't even know who you guys are, but I just killed all of you. And I saved Snooki, and she's like, oh my gosh, you really cared about me. And I was like, yeah, I do, Snook. Yeah, I do. It's like, that's why I put you out of your car, just to test your trust in me.
Oh my god.
So then, it turns out that I go see one of the dead guys on the ground. I was like, wow, you were disgusting and ugly. And then another one reaches out his hands like, why? We just wanted to warn you about the snow temperature. It's pretty cold outside. So I was like, wow. Who are you and why are you who you are? You need to get a life, sir.
Oh god.
So he was like, I know. Just tell my wife I want a divorce.
I want a divorce?
So I was like, no. And then we left. So that was the roadblock.
I see.
So we get in the car. It turns out it's riddled with bullets. So I was like, welp, Snook. Looks like we're walking. And by that, I mean I'm riding on your back.
Oh, God.
So Snooki's like, yes, hop on. And I was like, yah, Snooki, yah. Like using her as a horse to get to the Spring Fling.
Oh, God.
So
There's
eventually...
fan fiction of it somewhere.
What, of me riding Snooki?
Yes.
Well, I don't think so, but sure. Eventually, we make it to the Spring Fling 8 days later.
8 days later?
We wanted to be fashionably early to the Spring Fling. You don't want to be, like, too early to a Spring Fling.
I see.
So,
forgive me.
Yeah, you don't know Spring Flings like me and Snook do. So we make it to the Spring Fling, and then when we get there, Brad comes running out and is like, oh my gosh, it's gone down, everyone's dead! And then I'm like, Brad, calm down, what's happening? Where is Brian? And then he's like, they're all dead, oh my god! And then he's all like, where's Elizabeth? And I'm like, I killed her. And he's like, oh my god, thank you! I always hated her!
Wow.
And then Snooki's like, oh my gosh, Brad, I always loved you. And they just have a hot makeout sesh right there.
Ugh. Oh, God.
And I was like, oh, you kids and your makeouts.
You kids and your hormone destructile tendencies.
So I go into the Spring Fling, and I notice everyone's just dead. All of them. They're all gone. Every single person. The DJ, all the dancers.
The DJ's dead too?
Yeah, the maid, she's dead. She's been dead for years, though. They just found her in the basement a couple days ago.
Oh, God.
So me and Brad and Snooki are like, why is everyone dead? And why are you left alive, Brad? You're Brad. No one likes you. You're Brad. So he's like, I know, right? It's such a weird coincidence. So then I'm doing my thinking face like, why is everyone dead? This dance was so important to Elizabeth and not me. And where's Jeanette? Jeanette's not here either.
Oh, God. Not Jeanette.
It's like Jeanette was supposed to meet me here, but she's gone. Her body wasn't there. She wasn't dead. She was just missing. So I was like, this is a conundrum. And then
This is a conundrum.
And then I was like, this isn't a job for me. So I got on my phone and was like, yo, Mystery Incorporated, I got a mystery for you.
I was gonna say Batman, but okay.
So here comes the mystery machine. I'm like, yo,
Oh, God.
Freddy, you got some time to like help a bro out with the situation? And Shaggy's like, yeah, man, I got some time. Oh, I'm sorry.
You keep...
I'm so sorry. And eventually, like, Scooby's like, oh, you're scary. And in his Scooby voice.
I'm pretty sure Ruh-roh is the correct term.
Well, no, I like my Scooby voice better.
I'm sorry.
So, he's like, no, you're all crazy. These are actual dead bodies, not just, like, little pranks or, like, crimes that are going around. I'm not
God.
doing this. So he just runs, like the smart dog that he is. And Daphne's like, well, no, I don't feel like it today. So she went to go take a nap in the mystery machine.
She took a nap.
Velma was actually sick that day, so she didn't come in.
Oh, God.
So it's just Shaggy and Fred left. And Fred's like, oh my gosh, I can't work with these people.
He would be like that, too.
So I'm like, Fred, listen. Have you ever think about, like, hiring new people? Like, what about Snook over here and my man Brad? Like, maybe they can help you out a
The
little
best
better.
mystery.
The best mystery solvers. Freddy, Shaggy, Brad, and Snooky.
It's Snooky.
Snooky is like the Scooby-Doo of the whole thing.
Snooky
So-
solves all the problems with her roommates.
Yeah, so Fred's like, okay, I'll give it a try. Snooky, like, you want a Scooby snack? Go sniff out who the killer is. So Snooky's like, yeah. And she just like gobbles down the Scooby snack, and then she gets on all fours, just like sniffs around, like, where's the killer? I'm gonna find him. And then it turns out that Jared was alive. He was alive this whole time.
He was alive
He sent
the
out
whole
an
time?
evil clone to begin with to throw us off his scent. So his
see.
evil clone died. He was the one that died like a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. I remember. He was buried in the snow.
Yeah, he was buried in the snow, and then I killed him again, and then I killed him again.
Yeah, and then you killed him again after that.
So I was like, Jared, you swine! I knew it was
swine?
you this whole time. So he comes out of the rafters like, you fool, you thought it was me this whole time? Yeah, it wasn't me! And then Elizabeth also comes out of the rafters and was
God.
like, I'm actually the one controlling this whole thing. And it turns out Jared was actually dead, and Elizabeth was controlling him like a puppet.
Oh my God.
So Elizabeth was like,
That was a beautiful laugh, by the way.
thank you. That's how good Elizabeth is. She's like, this is what you get for not taking me to the spring fling as early as I wanted to go to it. I killed everybody. I wanted to be the spring fling princess.
Oh, God.
Need some help there?
I'm good. I'm good.
So I was like, Elizabeth, you have to pay for your crimes. Tomahawk!
Tomahawk? Oh my God.
So I just launched a tomahawk at her, and it just hits her right in the noggin. She's like, she just falls like, no! Boom, hits the ground. And I'm like, where's Jeanette? What'd you do with her? Shake her around a little bit, smack her in the face, like, tell me where she is. She's the love of my life. And she's like, I set her free. I was like, you killed her?
I set her free?
She's like, no, I just let her out of the closet you trapped her in. I was like, why? She was the only one I loved. So after that, we had to go track down Jeanette.
Oh, man.
In Chapter 7, The Mountain Mystery.
Oh, man. Also, we unlocked a new Yoshi while you were telling your little story.
My story?
We got to the Blizzard Yoshi.
The Blizzard Yoshi. Also, the story's about to come to a close. It ends in Chapter 8, by the way.
Yeah.
And there's a big revelation at the end, just so you
Oh,
guys know.
God. Ooh, it's my favorite boss.
So Elizabeth gives us the first...
Sniffberg, the unfeeling.
So before Elizabeth dies, she's like, I'll give you the first clue about where... Oh, I'm sorry.
You need to bring Poochie into this.
There. There you go, girl.
Thank you.
So eventually, I'm like, Elizabeth gives us the first clue about where Jeanette had, like, gone. She was like, in her dying words, she goes, she left through the back door. So Fred was like, awesome, let's go, guys, let's go, team. So we all head to the back door in the mystery machine, and we see footprints running off into the forest. So we just like put a plow on the mystery machine, and it was like, we're going right through the trees. We cut all the trees down along the way, because screw nature.
Screw nature.
So me, Fred, Shaggy, Snooky, and Brad are all in this machine. Like, gotta track down Jeanette. She's gonna tell the world about my crimes. So we find her, but it wasn't really her. It was a clone.
Oh god.
Because
how'd you find that out?
Because I just know. I had the feeling. I know the real Jeanette when I see her.
I see.
So I was like, just run her over, just mow her down.
Down?
So we just cut her up. She's just like in pieces. Just her arms flying all over the place. She had multiple arms, by the way. That was a dead
I guess
giveaway.
that is a bit of a dead giveaway.
All her arms like boom, 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 boom.
God.
Just arms flying all over the place. And Shaggy's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do this anymore. And Fred's like, slap, get a hold of yourself. You're a man, dang it.
You're a man, dang it.
So Shaggy's like, I know, right? And then Daphne, who is also in the back
Who's
seat, by the way,
asleep, still napping,
she's like, would you shut up? I'm taking a beauty rest. And Fred's like, I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry. Just go back to your daily work. But what he didn't know was he was like, Shaggy, open the back door.
Oh my god.
So Shaggy opens the back door and slowly pushes Daphne at the back. And we just leave her out into the snow. We don't know what happened to her. She's just in the snow somewhere. Asleep. So with that, it's just me, Brad, Fred, Shaggy, and Snooky. And Snooky's like, man, I wish I had some pickles right now.
Oh my god.
So we stop at the supermarket along the way. Get some pickles.
Supermarket?
It's the Walmart in the mountains. So we go get some
random Walmart in
Yeah.
the mountains.
We get some pickles, and while we're there, guess who we found? Jeanette.
Oh, I thought you. Oh.
She was buying a scented candle because she likes to always smell the sweet aroma of an autumn mist.
Well, see, I thought you were gonna say Superman this time.
No.
Oh,
No, Superman isn't in the story.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to guess who you're seeing because this is a big celebrity crossover.
I mean, it's only a slight crossover. So, Jeanette is in line buying a scented candle, and we're like 3 spaces behind her. We're like, okay, as soon as we get through this line, we're gonna grab her. So she's checking out as fast as she can in the self-checkout line. And we're behind this old grandma and the normal customer line. And we're like, Grandma, go! You gotta go! We gotta go, Grandma! So eventually Jeanette gets done first. She starts sprinting out of the building. She is going. And she gets in her Camaro. And she's like, I'm out of here, butts.
Camaro?
I'm out of here, you little freaks. And she just drives off. She peels out because it's all icy. And she just takes off towards the top of this mountain. And then eventually, after the grandma gets her checkbook out and writes her little check and gives it to the cashier, we're like, sister girl, we're paying in our card, and we just got out of there. We left. We chased her down. We saw her tracks, and we're going. High-speed chase action. And we find out she's going to a mountain base.
Oh.
Yeah, she gets to this mountain base, and Dr. Oh, gosh.
Ivo Robotnik.
No, the one from Crash. I don't remember the name.
Dr. Cortex.
Cortex, that's the one. He's there like, oh, I've waited many years for you to arrive, Shadow, and Snooky, and Freddy, and Shaggy, and Brad.
The forgotten one.
Yeah, well, everyone kind of forgets about Brad, let's be honest here. So eventually, Jeanette was like, it was my master plan this whole time. Me and Dr. Cortex were like, we wanted to freeze this mountain so we could have a winter fling instead of a spring fling. But
God.
no, you...
What the heck?
Way to go, by the way. Everyone was like,
I didn't know it would squish me.
Oh, but the dance company was like, oh, it's okay. We can still have the spring fling, even if it's snowy. Even if it's snowy, we can still spring fling it up.
It's still spring fling it up, yes.
And she was like, I couldn't take it. And you kidnapping me, forcing me to the spring fling. I just couldn't take it anymore. So I teamed up with this villain character. And then we froze the mountain twice.
Twice?
Yeah, because he wanted to make it like a super cold mountain.
I see. So cold that fire turns into icicles when Aang throws them.
Mm-hmm. So that's why... and then I go, oh my gosh, that's why Hawaii's frozen over. We're actually on Hawaii, by the way.
Oh, I see.
And the mountain base they're on is actually a volcano.
Oh,
but it's
clever.
frozen. It's frozen. So, we're like,
oh god!
Oh my gosh!
Wow, that was a little painful.
So Brad's like,
Dang
you
it.
fiend! You'll never get away with ruining the spring fling! And then Suki's like, yeah, you almost made me run out of pickles. I couldn't do that. If I ran out of pickles, I would cry. And then I was like, yeah, you best not make my girl Snook cry. It's like, Jeanette, you best get over here, or we're going to have some issues. We were going to go to the spring fling together.
Oh, no.
How many times are you going to die, by the way?
This is hard. I'm trying.
So I was like, Jeanette, you best get your buns back over here so we can go dance it up on the dance floor. She was like, well, no. Maybe if you prove your worth to me.
Oh, God. Because that's what Jeanette McCurdy sounds like.
Mm-hmm. So it was like, everyone was like, okay, it's on. We all like cracked our knuckles. It was like, it's time to rumble.
Oh, no!
Again?
It's hard. I'm sorry.
No,
yeah, thanks.
Because you're doing so bad.
Well, I'm trying my best, but it's a little harder when you're by yourself.
And enter the final chapter, the death of a star.
Oh, God.
So you ready for this final little chapter in this little storybook?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, let's get to the juicy part. This is where a lot of deaths come into play.
Oh, man.
So, eventually, it's just fight. I got a sword somewhere. Stab, slice.
Sword out of nowhere.
Just trying to fight Dr. Cortex off. He sends down like all these robots. It's like, chalk, hit. And Brad found like a punching glove. He's just like, punch. And Fred just over here, like, he has like this giant like machine gun, like,
oh, God.
And Shaggy's like, oh my gosh! Just freaking out in the corner. And then Snooki, right? She's throwing these pickles. She's throwing these pickles at those robots.
No! Dang it! Come on.
And then eventually we get through all the robots, but not before Brad takes a hit from one of the robot lasers.
Oh, God.
He's like, oh my gosh, wait, no! Don't let me die! But then Shaggy's like, no way, man! I'll give you my life force so you can live! So,
Shaggy died?
So Shaggy's like,
yeah, that's accurate.
And then, so, Brad managed to live, and Shaggy just goes, oh no! And Shaggy just
in a
falls
little British voice, too.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
I didn't want to see you die. Yeah, there we go.
Are you kidding me?
So, Shaggy turns British and dies. So, and Fred's like, oh, well, I like Scooby more than you, but he ran away. Oh, God, no. So, Shaggy's dead now. And then we all go over to Dr. Cortex, like, why did you do this, man? What tempted you to tempt fate and kill all our friends? And he was like, I just got lonely. I just wanted some fun.
Oh, no! Dang it!
I just wanted to go to the spring fling, but no one would take me. So we were like, wow, that's a sad story. Stab.
Oh,
so he died. Like, he just died. And then Jeanette was like, no! My plans are ruined! And then just out of nowhere, this random heat wave comes out of nowhere. And the base is starting to heat up. And we realize we're we're on top of the volcano. And it's about to erupt. So so we're all like, we gotta get out of here. Something crazy's going on. And we start running. We're just running out of there like mad people. And then it turns out, we look up in the sky, there's this like base up in the sky, sending down a ray of like star energy. Someone is using a star to melt Hawaii.
No.
That's where the death of the star comes in, by the way. That's the name of the chapter, the death of the star. Someone, like an actual star dies. So, after Hawaii is like melted back to like its normal state, everyone's like having a good time, like hola hey shola Hawaii, singing their like Hawaii song and whatnot. We go up to the base because we're all like, something crazy's happening. Someone's trying to do a good deed here. So we get into the spaceship that Snooki summoned, and we fly up to the base. We get in there, and we see Daphne. She is the real mastermind behind this whole thing. So Jeanette's like, Daphne, why did you do this? And then, do you know what happened? Daphne pulled out a gun. It was like, screw you, Fred! And just boom, boom, boom! And Fred, gone, dead, just like that. No backstory, no character development.
What in the heck? This freaking castle is getting on my last freaking nerve.
Fred, dead, gone, no more. No reaction to Fred dying.
No reaction to Fred dying. I never liked him anyway.
So Daphne just killed her love interest for whatever reason. And then Jeanette's like, "You cad! I'll destroy you for this!" Then girl fight. Just slap, 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 punch, punch. Daphne, dead, gone. But then it turns out, the final twist of this whole movie. Snooki grabs a pickle, splits it in half, and then these giant beam swords come out of it. And she's like, "No, I was the real evil person behind this whole charade. I set you all up to die here. Because the space is going to explode in like 10 seconds. She's like, "You'll never press this button that's right behind me to get to it." And I was like, "Yeah, you want to bet?" Boomerang, hi-ya, hit the button, saved the day. And then Sticky was like, "No!" Chops her own head off.
Oh my god.
But not before she tries to take Brad.
Oh no.
You better look out.
Oh no. Oh no.
You're in quite a conundrum, aren't you?
A little bit. I'm just gonna head back. I'm not even fancy this.
How are you gonna get through this little debacle?
I don't know. I've been trying to get through this whole debacle.
So anyway,
this entire story.
Snooki is dead. She killed herself, and then Brad's dying from the wound that Snooki inflicted on her before she died. So Brad's like, "Oh my gosh, Elizabeth, I can finally be with you." What, about Brad dying?
No, that I actually made it.
Oh. So Brad's dying.
Oh god. Oh god.
Brad's dying. Oh my gosh, you better not. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Why?
Because I was greedy and went for the flower.
So eventually, Brad's like, "Elizabeth, I can see you." And then Elizabeth comes out and's like, "Brad, no, I'm still alive. I didn't actually die." And then Elizabeth gives life, like the same thing with Shaggy did to Brad. Elizabeth gives her life for Brad because everyone loves Brad apparently.
Oh my god.
So Elizabeth uses her final life force to save Brad, and then Brad gets to live. Brad lives. We all get to go to a tropical island. We all go surfing actually. Me, Brad. Is anyone else left alive? Jeanette.
Yeah, Jeanette McCurdy's alive.
Anyone else alive?
I don't remember.
Did anyone else survive?
I don't remember. It was a murder.
Fred
mess.
died. Shaggy died. Anyone else live?
Velma was on vacation. Oh, it's boss time. I mean, Velma's on vacation.
Velma. We're not talking about Velma and
she's
Scooby.
sick.
She's sick. Scooby ran away, so he's fine. He died somewhere.
Okay then.
So then we all get to the, it's just me, Jeanette, and Brad. We're all partying on the tropical island. But Jeanette's finally like, "I realized I actually liked you this whole time. Will you marry me?" And I was like, "No, I just want to go to the dance with you."
Oh god.
So eventually I turned Jeanette down because that's kind of what I always wanted to do, just turn a celebrity down. Yeah, and then Brad and Jeanette get married, and I'm the godfather of their kids.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then the epilogue is that Jared actually was alive. He actually sent out a second clone to fool us again. And then he brought Snooki back, and now they're like, there's this whole this whole charade of them. But that's going to be
There we
covered
go.
in book 2.
I see. Well, now that you're done with your story, we're gonna focus on the boss now.
Book 2!
No, we're not starting that.
You guys will have to let me know if you want to hear book 2.
Ugh. This is a mess.
Probably not in this Let's Play, though.
No.
Because we'll probably end this Let's Play before, during this recording session.
Probably.
But yeah, that was a fun. What were your thoughts? Any feedback? Who was your favorite character and why?
Probably Jeanette McCurdy.
Jeanette McCurdy, why?
Because she's pretty.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
Who was your least favorite character?
Snooki.
Snooki?
Because screw Snooki.
And what was your favorite part of the book?
Favorite part? I don't know. I liked the roadblock was pretty funny.
The roadblock? Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That was kind of filler, but okay.
It's filler.
What was your least favorite part of the book?
Least favorite?
I like how this turned into a book club.
Oh no. Get out of here.
There you go.
There we go.
So what was your least favorite part of the book? Tell me. Come on, hurry before the boss
I don't know. We still have another hit though. Least favorite part of the book. I didn't like the fight with Aang.
And why?
It's photorealistic. Never mind. Anyway, I didn't like that fire turn to ice because that's just not physically possible.
I mean, you didn't know how cold it was. It was pretty cold. You were there. I was there.
I'm struggling to find.
This
things.
is based
I'm
on a real-
struggling to find things to hate about
This
this
is
story.
this is based on a real story. I know that's how good it is.
Sure, we'll call it that.
So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the tropical island adventure.
That was interesting.
Stay tuned, by the way, for
Here we go.
for book.
That's it. We're done.
Stay tuned for Burke.
Bert? Yeah, stay tuned for Bert, too.
Stay tuned for book 2.
We did it!
The Eastern Island, Snooky's Revenge.
Oh, God.
I know. Let's actually Easter Island, Snooky's Revenge.
Also, I'm glad you paid no attention to that boss fight.
Oh no, I didn't pay attention to anything that whole episode.
That whole episode, you missed, like, some of the best music in the game.
That's
in
okay.
my opinion.
It's okay. I'll listen to it later.
It's pretty good.
So did you? I forget.
Well, we cleared World 5.
Yeah, cool.
In the meantime, well, you told your extremely long story that spanned 2 episodes.
Yeah, it was a good story though. You have to admit it was pretty awesome.
I wonder what Yoshi we got.
Oh, it's gonna be Aang. No,
No, it's Sniffberg.
Oh, are you gonna be Stiffberg?
Heck yeah, I am.
Oh.
Oh, hang on. We gotta watch Kamek fly away.
Okay, I didn't know if I was gonna burp or throw up. I didn't want to let you know. Like, I didn't want to scare you or
God.
anything. Because I knew that you'd be like, no.
Yeah, no, thank you. Now Kamek's going after the dresser.
Oh, but that's where I keep the dead bodies of Jared and Snooky.
God.
And Aang. Aang's also in there.
Oh, hello.
Is this gonna be like a short chapter? Just like a, like a one final hoorah?
I have no idea.
Let's go
Guess
see
we'll
the
have to
final
find out. Wait,
hoorah.
but Sniffberg.
Oh no, not Sniffberg.
Oh, no.
Oh no, it's not a final hurrah. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new world that we'll cover next time. With Snooky and Brad along the way. We'll see you guys next time. I've been Shadow.
And I'm going to die.
His name was Taff. Goodbye.